Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today we perform the practical of vernier calipers. Firstly, the vernier caliper introduced French mathematician Pierre Vernier, 14 September 1631. Before 396 years ago. So that's why its name is vernier calipers. That's why its name is vernier caliper. So we discuss today about its different parts of the vernier caliper. So firstly we discuss the retainer. Retainer is used to lose or tighten the object. Used to find the inner outer diameter. That are the outer jaws which is used to find the inner diameter. And vernier caliper has two scales. One is the main scale, one is the main scale. That is the main scale, and movable scale is vernier scale. Main scale is fixed scale and movable scale is vernier scale. And you can see that the depth probe, that is the depth probe which is used to measure the depth of any object. Which is used to measure depth of any object. So, and most important thing in vernier caliper is the least count. What is least count? Least count very small accurate value. Very small accurate value which we can measure the object with the help of vernier calipers is called least count. So you can see that this scale 0 to 10. 0 to 10. So firstly we discuss the you have seen that is the measuring tape. That is the measuring tape. And in all language we can see inch tape or theta. So you see that are the inches 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That are the inches, and you see that are the centimeters. So you see the small lines, very small lines, very small line, very small line. One small line is 1 millimeter. One small line is 1 millimeter. And your vernier scale 0 to 10. 0 to 10. So here the 1 millimeter is 20 times 20 parts equal. 20 parts equal. So 1 millimeter is divided into 20 parts. Divided into 20 parts. So here you have see that the least count is 0.05. So 1 millimeter have 20 parts. So we have to divide 1 divided by 20. 1 divided by 20. So when we divide 1 divided by 20, the answer is 0.05 millimeter. 0.05 millimeter. So we have to find any object of the diameter. So firstly we have any cylinder. So we adjust between two jars and fix with retainer. Fix with retainer. Now we have to find the reading of main scale. After that we have to find the reading of vernier scale. And when we find the reading of vernier scale, then we multiply the reading of vernier scale with its least count. With its least count, and then we add main scale reading and the vernier scale reading. That is after that we have to find the depth and diameter of any object. So here we adjust the object between these two jars, and we have to see that we have to find the reading of main scale. We have to find the reading of main scale. We have to see that behind the 0 we have the line 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So what is the reading of main scale? 7. You have to. The reading of main scale is 7 millimeter. The reading of main scale is 7 millimeter. Okay. After that we have to find the reading of vernier scale. How we can find the reading of vernier scale? We have to find the reading of vernier scale. The any line of vernier scale totally match with the line of main scale. Then from that we have to calculate its scale. So here we have to see that which line of the vernier scale is matched with the fixed scale. So here we have to note. Here we see that the line 7, the line 7 match with the line of vernier scale. Main scale line match with the vernier scale. So here we have to count behind count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So what is the reading of vernier scale? 26. So firstly you have to multiply 26 with its least count. 26 multiply 0.05. 26 multiply 0.05. So the total diameter of the object is main scale reading plus vernier scale reading. Firstly you have to find the main scale reading is 7, and after that you have to find the reading of vernier scale. 26 multiply by 0.05, then you have to add with 7. The total answer is 1.3. So the diameter of the object which we have taken, its diameter is 1.3 mm. Understand?
Yes, sir.